Hey there, I want to show you today how we can write a function in Sass to create something that's going to look like this. Just basically, we're going to have like a dynamic number in the class name, and then we're going to be able to set a dynamic value for the values as well. So we're going to be able to write like a bunch of these, as many as we want, just using a Sass function. So basically, what it's going to end up for the short answer is it's going to end up looking like this. It's a loop for I from 1 through 100. Yeah, you can see, I don't have to read it to you, but we basically have this, just some special highlighting here that allows us to input a loop and get back like this value printed out, in this case 100 times with 100 different values. So I'll go ahead and if you want to just copy that, that's fine, but I'll go and do the walkthrough. So we have 4, and we're going to do I from 1 through 100, and then we have our class name. In this case, I'm going to do dpw. dp in this case is just an arbitrary prefix that I'm using. And W standing for width. So this is like me building a utility class that I can use. In this case, I built this originally because I was trying to avoid using Tailwind, which I thought I was going to be able to use. So I wanted to create my own utility class, basically, that I could use in a few places. So we have width, and then we're going to use these curly brackets and then use the hashtag and put that in, put the curly brackets right next to the hashtag. So the hashtag is supposed to like denote that we're about to insert a variable into Sass, or it's like using, if you use JavaScript, it's like using the string literals or template literals, like the $ brackets. So, and then in here, I'm going to put in the parentheses in single quotes or double quotes. I like to use single quotes when I'm not using HTML, but and I do believe we need this semicolon at the end, even though it's telling me it's red. Maybe we don't need it. We can try it without it, actually. So let's see if I wrote this correctly. And basically what we're doing here, you can see we're just looping through 1 through 100. We're inserting the number each time there and there. So we're supposed to get like 1%, 2%, and then W1, W2, W3. So I have the Sass file. I'm using this watch Sass code extension to compile the Sass. So let's see if it will friendly compile for us now. I realized what I did wrong. Okay, so I'm using a Sass file. I should be using a scss file. This is that was my bad. They're two slightly different languages. Slightly different. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sass files don't use the brackets. So that's probably why that wasn't compiling. There we go. Now we're getting the output. Cool. So if any of you caught that before I started, then good job. But now we can go and look at the CSS output here, and we got, as we can see, we have just like, pretty cool, a utility class printed out for every single number from 1 to 100. And we can just go and, if we decide we only wanted 1 through 50, we can update that, and it'll just go ahead and rewrite the file for us. And it's possible to do this if we only want like the 10 multiples of 10, just like however, like in this case, if we just wanted multiples of 10, probably down here we would say this times 10, because we'd probably want like multiples of 10%, and then we'd probably want to do that in the name as well. So that's like another option. So now we have 10%, 20%, 30%. So that's another way to do that. But yeah, you get the idea though. It's just that, you know, the for loop and the syntax to write something that is what was confusing me at first. You know, the actual syntax of like the hashtag and the curly braces and the putting the parentheses in the in its own special whatever this is called, the hashtag curly braces thing. Because you don't always have to do that either. I think like with pixels, you can just write pixels, and then you see like it prints it out. But then if I try to do that with percentage, maybe percentage is just because it's like a special character or something, it just fails. Or what does it do? Look, it prints out like now pixels is gone, but it doesn't print the percentage. So I think maybe in Sass like percent means something. I don't really know exactly, but anyway, that's how you can write a control button is not working. Yeah, that's how you can write a loop in Sass to do something like print out, you know, 100 different selectors for a utility class. So I hope this was helpful. All right, bye.